Hello everyone, my name is Tocho and welcome back to the Stanley Parable. Today, I'm going to try to recreate what I did to get to the green room.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I think you should know where this is going by now, narrator. So, what did we... I don't remember exactly what we did last time to trigger it, but, following through the second half of the steps didn't seem to...
Stanley came to a set of two open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Went to the door on the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
We didn't go that way, we went this way. I still need to look for a key card.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Is there anything interactable here? I have a mission. We have a mission. I have a goal. I need to stay focused. We need to ride this over.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this
Focus
time.
first, and then I'll come back to it.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
I don't know who she is. I know you said it's my wife, but I don't know her.
Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you've made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Right.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be something about a crack?
Excellent.
I don't know.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside.
Yeah.
At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay, so we went through all that, and then we were brought back to the two doors, and he stops me from jumping off the lift.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Okay. Not well equipped to deal with reality. Same, honestly. Back to the employee lounge. I still want my soda. I don't want to pay $1.25 for a can. No.
Almost there.
It's ridiculous.
You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did I think we went this way? I don't think we went back through the other way, did we?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Wasn't this all messed up last time? Did I have to wait here a second? I was reading the board, but I don't remember. Did that cause an ending, or did it cause everything to break? Also, what day is it supposed to be? Was there a clock in here? No. This box is too small. For some reason, I think it's supposed to be a Tuesday, and we're around like 11:30-ish. Office efficiency, then. No? Did I do something wrong? Yeah, the broom closet's locked. Maybe we're... Okay, yeah, this is blocked off again, so...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
We came through here. See, this isn't the executive bathroom anymore, so that's right. In that it's wrong, I guess. Green room! Yay, we made it! Elevator's closed off.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Do I have to actually speak it? Night Shark 115? Do I have a mouse? Does it work if you don't have a mouse? Hello?
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115. What?
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Night Shark 115. What do you want from me? Hello?
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far. Only
Is this
for
an
you
impossible
to suddenly
thing?
decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his
This thing doesn't have like settings for microphones. Keyboard and mouse. Yeah, that's all right. Is this just impossible, or did I do something wrong?
choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here?
Bruh,
You had
I
a
tried.
choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way?
I didn't
Speak.
go
Say
up the
something
door
to
on the
me.
right.
Explain yourself, you coward. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, so in the comments, could someone, without like spoiling things, just
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
okay. Anyways, if someone can go in the comments and tell, or don't spoil anything, but just tell me if that ending is actually possible, or if I was doing something wrong, or maybe I have to make sure my mic's hooked up a certain way. All right, this.
I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did
I
you
wanted
get
to
out
see
of
what was
that?
out the green
What did
room,
you
but
think
no.
was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its
this is
impossibility
extra broken
forever.
now.
I couldn't
Ooh,
live that way.
hello?
Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work?
Hello?
I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Oh, we're back here again?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile
Okay,
of
we already
rubbish.
know where this is gonna go, so I'm gonna head back and then... We're gonna head back, and then I saw something on the way, on the right path I want to look at.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
But I'm not going to do that. You should know this by now.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes. This room.
Yeah, blue
But
room,
eager
lovely
to
room,
get back
cozy.
to business,
Overpriced
Stanley
soda cans.
took the first open door on his left.
Nope. It's not what I saw.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, we're gonna go on this thing.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Not so much, it's just
I
I've already
don't
seen
know how
that.
to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to
you
show
want-
you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Oh, I sincerely don't doubt you, especially with the presence of that other lady, narrator.
Now
Oh, hello.
listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
You know what? I've been kind of addicted to you the first couple times, so let's listen. Let's see what happens.
Thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here.
This is an impossible...
Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
If I go back around this... Whoa. Woo. Oh, that's not trippy at all.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Hello? Hello? What is this?
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I
mean, this is
actually
nice.
feel happy.
Now what? Ooh, that's lovely. Look at that. This is a nice room. I gotta hand it to you, narrator. This is worth it. There is that door over there, though. Oh, this is delightful. I'll jump off the edge. No, that's a wall. Okay. This circle do anything? No? Ooh, green. Green's nice. This is nice and all, but is this it? Not to sound ungrateful, but also I want to see an ending. Look at this lovely room. Okay, once the green's gone, what happens next? Is it gonna loop back around to the blue dome? I mean, don't get me wrong, I love green, it's my favorite color, but you know, happiness really is in the moment, narrator. Oh, lights are going out. Narrator? Narrator? Ooh, red. Red's nice. Not a particular fit. Why do they feel like they're getting really close? I feel like they're right above my head. I guess we're gonna see how this plays out. See, maybe it'll just loop around on itself. I don't know. Anything to add here, narrator? Can we go back to the green? I like the green. I don't like how close this is getting to my head. Yeah? Is that it? Oh, okay. Well, stars are back. Is it gonna go back to blue then? Yep. Okay, well, that was fun, narrator. It was very nice. Love it. Oh, that was the sound of the catwalk.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Just having a look around, buddy. You know, free will and whatnot.
Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
If I go back.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here. No. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
I mean, that room's nice and all. But also, I'm not supposed to be here, apparently.
Are you... You are going to stay here, aren't you?
Not gonna yell at me again? I'm gonna need to use the bathroom or, you know, eat or something eventually, dude. I can't just stay here. So... Hello. A lovely little child's drawing. What are you holding? Is that like a dog? I don't know what that is.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die! What about this isn't getting through to you? Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh. Okay. I mean, I don't want to jump off. I thought there was something else over here. Can you at least like open up another path somewhere? Can we go back to my office? I mean, things made sense in the office. Yeah. I mean, I love your narrator, buddy, but I can't just live in one nice room and then a stairway to death, so... I mean, eventually this is where everyone leads anyways, right? It's just a matter of when...
Stanley, think about what you're doing.
No.
No! Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room? There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
I mean... This is nice and all, but again, I kind of have to use the bathroom. Eventually, not right now, but it's a thing that will become an issue soon. Especially if you're like an ethereal concept. Do you understand bathrooms? I mean, I get that your existence apparently depends on me being here, but also, yeah. Bathrooms. I don't want to mess up the nice room with a pile of shite.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this. No. No, what do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
It's not a thing of belief, dear. It's, existential crisis and whatnot.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me? My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
It's not to keep you from being happy, dear. Goodbye.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it.
No, I'm really not.
I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
Well, I'd love. You seem like a great guy, narrator.
After all, well, this one is yours.
You seem like a great guy, narrator, but bathrooms.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Okay, so we have a new two-door thing to investigate.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
What? It's 427, isn't it? Everything seems in order. 30 for 29, 20, 29, 30. Yeah? What do you mean it's not Stanley's office? Maybe I should have paid closer attention. Awaiting input. Ooh. Is anything else awaiting input? What is this? Can I do anything else with it? Username access. Do I have to type in access? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digit code? No, I can't type anything. Do I have to press enter? Nope. Anyways, what do you mean this isn't my office? What else have I uncovered?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You're just gonna not address that at all?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes, actually it was.
I put a lot of time into that because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
No, this is great. I do love it.
Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. Third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Love it.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Ooh. Worldwide leaderboard, what? What? Only the worst 3% of player chose blue door. Have I been here? I haven't been here for 7 hours. Friends folder empty. This is a dead rat. How long does it take you to get to the correct door? It took some people 2 seconds? What? Is anyone online? Are these actual people? I'm guessing no. Anyways.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
I want to see where this is going.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect.
Nah, friend.
Let me boot it up. In this
What the?
game, the baby crawls left towards danger.
Oh, God.
You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience. You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
What?
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Hello?
This will go here. No, here. And then...
This is beautiful.
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off...
A door.
Yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own
I do.
inadequacy.
This is great, friend.
But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Woo!
Isn't it grand?
Yeah!
Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
Yes!
Diamond everything.
Yes!
Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Yes, let's go mining! This is amazing!
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Did I? There's some coal. Friend? I can't interact with anything.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Ah! I'm sorry, Minecraft is a horror game. I don't care what anyone says, and especially being in a cave with no way to fight back, it's like amnesia all over again. Ha!
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
Yes!
You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Ha! Taking this with me. I love all of this.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Yeah! I should play Portal.
Genius.
I want my radio back. Yeah! How does GLaDOS feel about you usurping her facility? The fields aren't up.
Actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser.
This looks like fun. Yay, longfall boots are a thing. Hello? Radio? Narrator? GLaDOS! Hello? Is this... Narrator? Do I just jump off somewhere? Oh. Okay. This is taking a very unexpected turn. So I guess this game was built in Valve's engine, because that was Portal assets. Is this literally just the beta builds I'm running through? Ooh, there's a light. Let's not go towards that. Ah, it's the 2 rooms. Or the 2 doors. Did I come from this way? It's the post box. Huh. Does this lead back to the other door? Yeah, okay. Well, this is lovely. Never mind the blatantly creepy atmosphere. This is actually enjoyable. Alright, let's go to light. Well, hello. Can I get in here? No? What is that? Can't see. Office 427. Hey, we're home! What is all this? I have no idea what any of this is. What's this thing? Anything? Hello? What else can I do here? Hello?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice.
I am.
And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Oh, thank you, Narrator. That was a very pleasant experience. 10 out of 10. Not even being ironic about it. Can I still move around? I don't think I can. I'm not hearing any footsteps. Oh, there we go. And we're back. Now, what was that you were talking about not being my office?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Well, that was a bit of an odd turn. I loved it, though.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
But I think we're going to call it here. There's so much to explore in this game. I was not expecting to run into Minecraft and Portal in the same run. Or at all, actually, but especially not the same run. We're going to pick this back up tomorrow, see if we can find some other stuff. Also, make sure to leave a comment, or leave down in the comments without spoiling anything, whether or not that green room ending is an actual thing, or if it's supposed to cut me off like that. Yeah. See ya!